But now that it's my turn, I'm going to take California and get that West Coast bonus.
Oh, it will not be possible without you guys and your perspective. Maybe you'll be one of the people helping me make the video. Anyways, I'm going to head on to my 5 in Wyoming and take Georgia with my turn. Going back to last, I started larping about how we don't give it a fair chance. And then it's underrated, like giving a break. He defends the airship like he designed it or something. Maybe it's like that because we never play it.
What do you mean by that?
I think because we play the original 3 maps plus the bundle whenever we have 12 or more so much that he's gotten bored and just want something new to play on.
I agree with that to an extent. The small map pool sucks. But the game is still fun, but not enough to where we pull all-nighters sussing each other out.
If you're going to make a multiplayer game, never make it with a small map pool. Like when Cold War dropped with only 8 maps, people were pissed. You can't compare an indie game in a different genre with a small map pool to a Call of Duty.
I'm going to use my 14 and take over most of the western portion of the map.
Okay, we can't let Bill just waltz up in here and destroy us in his first game back.
It's going to happen whether you like it or not.
We'll see about that.
Thank you guys for allowing me to keep my continent bonus. Now that I got some extra cards, I'm going to...
Too pouty, Barry. I'm trying to have fun. Barry isn't going to be the only pouty pants Democrat here because I'm going to take over the western portion of the map with my turn.
And lose every troop you have in the process. What an idiot.
The deep state must have gone into the game code and made sure that I wasn't left with any more troops.
Classic Donald Trump bullshit.
Well, I'm going to take over the West Coast continent bonus again. Also, you see how I didn't break your bonus stuff. Let's be chill for a couple of turns.
Of course, Donald and Bubba will be team. I'm not going to fall for that rage bait, but I respect the effort.
Who the hell is Bubba?
Sorry, Bill and Donald, but in order for the big Bush to win this game, he's going to have to take over the western portion of the map.
Did he just refer to himself in the third person?
He might be drunk right now.
At 9 in the morning?
It's 8 for him because he's on Central Time.
For Pete's sake.
Well, anyways, it ain't looking so good in your neck of the woods, Bill.
Yeah, I got teamed on by the Republicans. You know how it is.
Here we go with this teaming nonsense. Just because you suck at the game doesn't mean we're teaming. You're starting to sound like Donnie with these excuses.
I'm going to break Barack's noob corner bonus with my turn.
When you get eliminated first, please don't rage quit like last time.
I rage quit last time because you guys all teamed on me. Then you guys try to gaslight me into thinking that I'm trash. Give me a break.
I can't tell if this goofball is being serious or not.
Yeah, I was just doing my Donald Trump impression. It's pretty good, right?
Oh, you think you're a funny guy? I guess I'll take over the western part of the map and leave you with only one territory since you think you're a jokester.
This is why you're terrible at the game. You let your emotions dictate your playstyle. If you actually use that small brain of yours, maybe you would win some games.
Shots fired.
Don't talk to me about playstyle when it's about to be the second time you've got eliminated first. Maybe you should stop worrying about how I play and start worrying about yourself.
I'm going to right now. Since you want to be a petty asshole, I'll break your continent bonus.
Whatever. Probably the most productive thing you've done in the past 2 games we've played. You're absolutely worthless when it comes to this game. Are you guys serious? It's just a game.
It's not about the game. This bowling ball of a human thinks it's funny to be a piece of shit to everybody all the time.
You literally started it. You can't insult me and have a condescending ass attitude and expect me to just take it. This is getting insane.
2 79-year-old men, by the way.
And just like that, eliminated first. You are the worst player that I've ever had the displeasure to play with.
I'm not going to sit here and take this.
Yeah, go cry to your dog of a wife. Well, that was something, wasn't it? Dude's such a pussy.
He left the Discord server again.
He'll be asking to be reinvited back by the afternoon. I'm going to trade in my card bonus and take over the northeast corner with my turn. It only took 5 minutes for him to be eliminated. What a loser.
There's no need to continue talking shit to him when he isn't here.
You're right. I need to focus on the game. Does this mean that you and Bubba are getting a divorce? Keep trying, Barry. One of them will be funny eventually.
Now that it's my turn again, I'm going to trade in my card bonus, add more border defense troops, and take most of the South.
Those Democrats are looking good so far. It's about time a Democrat wins one of these games. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And let me tell you liberals something. I'm going to finish so good and win this game, you're not going to see it coming.
Bro, that was the most sussy baka imposter shit I've heard all day.
Yeah, like what the hell was that? What are you talking about? I'm going to finish so good. You're not going to see it coming? Come on, Donnie. You can't sit here and tell me that that wasn't sus as fuck. Okay, the first line was pretty sus. I can't lie about that. But the second one is a reach. Even your mother knows that? Also, I'm taking Oklahoma with my turn.
I know you... Switching the topic before you two start arguing. How do you guys feel about the new console that Steam is dropping? I personally think that this is the nail in the coffin for Xbox.
I'm going to attack once and fortify back. But to answer your question, I agree that this is the finishing blow to Xbox, which is sad, but they did it to themselves. I think it's going to be pretty cool. A portable computer is definitely something I need whenever I'm on Air Force One or just away from the White House in general. Isn't the Steam Deck a portable PC? Why not just get one of those instead? Given that the Steam machine is going to have the same cost as a PC. I don't like handheld devices. Understandable.
I'm going to break Barry's bonus with my turn.
Is it just me or does the Steam controller look weird? It looks like an amalgamation of an Xbox, PlayStation, and that Nintendo Switch controller where you place the Joy-Cons in it. It looks funky to me too, but maybe that's because I've used the Xbox controller for so long that the analog placement on the PlayStation 1 just looks weird.
The controller is bundled with the Steam machine, right?
I believe so, yeah.
That's interesting. I'm probably not going to buy it for myself, but I might buy it as a gift for Hunter.
I'll try it out, and if it's good, I'll let you know. But I'm just going to attack once and fortify back. I'm sorry, Donnie, but in order for me to win this game, I'm going to have to take over the western part of the map. I should have known that a rhino such as yourself would betray the chosen one. Since I'm basically out of the game, I'm going to crash out and break Joe's cotton bonus and take as many territories as possible.
Why would you attack me? George is objectively the biggest threat in the game, and you had a perfect opportunity to break his +5 continent bonus. But what do? Attack me, of course. Fucking hell.
If George wins 2 games in a row, it's your fault, Barry. I hope you remember that.
Only thing I can do is take my continent bonus back. Just kidding. Since you want to try and crash out on me, I'm going to fight and blast you out of this game.
That's right, Joseph. Do him like you did to no one. Don't you hear? He's manipulating you into eliminating me so that you get more spread out, and it's easier to defeat. Don't fall for it.
You got lucky there. But do you really think I give a fuck? You had an amazing opportunity to break his +5 bonus, but you decided to attack me and basically end both of our games. I could care less if my turn is helping George. I just want you out of the game.
Sorry, Joe, but I'm going to have to break your bonus.
You guys must be in cahoots with George, because I refuse to believe that 2 presidents of the United States are this trash at a video game.
I'm going to eliminate Dahl with my turn. Excuse me? And just like that, the big Bush has eliminated Johnny from the game. I can't believe I got taken out before Obama. Look what happened. George has a 99% chance of winning this game. This is risk. Anything can happen. I'm going to trade him this card bonus I got, crash out on Joe's territory.
What did I do to deserve this? Since I'm the only person still alive with a brain, I'm going to use this card bonus and try to break as many of George's bonuses as possible. If you're going to win, George, it won't be easy.
If he doesn't have a card bonus next turn, then you could actually win this.
God damn it.
I just realized that George had 17 in Missouri, so even if you didn't get a card bonus here, you probably would have been eliminated no matter what.
I'm more upset that Barry is getting second instead of me. He was in the worst position for the last couple of turns.
This game is just way too easy.
I can't believe he's going to win 2 times in a row.
Barry, please don't drag this game out. I have a meeting in 10 minutes. I wasn't going to.
Congratulations, George, on winning 2 games in a row. As for the rules, you get to choose the next map we play on.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below which games you want us to play. Also, make sure you join the Discord server. May God bless you all.
Are you ready to get tucked in? Like never before.
Turn yourself into a duvet burrito with OffSeason. This video was made for entertainment purposes only and is not intended to offend any individuals portrayed in this video. Thank you, and please enjoy the show.
Yeah. When you pulled out that dot, you're the one who got been sitting on the book. We put up a good fight, but in the end, Trump reigns supreme, and we'll be moving on to the next match as our first quarterfinalist. Looks like Trump's not messing around, huh?
So, that Chaos Max Dragon will be a pain in the ass to deal with.
Perhaps, but I'm not too worried.
And why is that?
He's not the only one who's got a brand new ace monster.
Oh? Even better than your Amulet Dragon or your Dark Magician?
Please, they don't even register compared to my stuff.
I look forward to seeing that shit then. Anyway, it's a shame about Elon, huh?
I guess all the money in the world can't buy you skill.
Oh, God, bro.
Who do you think will be dueling in tomorrow's match?
No idea. Maybe Benny Boyd or good old Bill.
Don't rule out Hillary, too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Hillary.
I still can't believe she asked us to teach her how to duel all those months ago.
That pumpkin. And you two have all the time in the world to make that happen.
I mean, she ain't lying.
Even so, accomplished duelists like us don't have the time to be teaching news.
Don't be like that, Barack. Can't you help an old gal out?
I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
Same here. I doubt you could remember half the rules anyway.
That's what you're worried about? You can't even remember what you ate last night, and you played a game this morning.
Can too. I ate that, what was it called again, Barack?
How the fuck would I know that?
I thought we were friends.
And that means I'm supposed to magically know what you ate last night?
I thought you had an knack for intelligence, Dad.
That was for national security, Joe, not what you put in your damn mouth.
Same shit.
Will you two shut up and just teach me the damn game?
Now just hold your horses, you're Dylan.
Don't ever call me that again.
If you teach me, what's in it for us?
Excuse me?
What, did you think we helped you for free?
No, of course not. Damn. You're not as stupid as I thought. All right, boys, what do you want?
I want the recipe to that famous hot sauce you're always carrying around.
Are you for real right now, Joe?
Does it look like I'm kidding?
But I want you to publicly admit that my NCAA March Madness bracket was better than yours.
Are you guys kidding me right now?
It's a simple trade, Hillary. Your hot sauce recipe is a bit of humility on your part for our top-tier Yu-Gi-Oh guidance.
Fine, whatever. If you want a signed copy of my memoir, too, while you're at it?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Throw that in there, too.
I was just joking.
Cool, but I'm... Throw that shit in there, too. There's no deal.
And a new pair of Jordans while you're at it.
Fine, but you two better not hold out on me.
Right, Hillary.
I swear to God, Joe.
When we're finished with you, they'll be calling you the next queen of games.
I like the sound of that. Now let's get started.
Did I really ask for a pair of Jordans and some hot sauce?
What, did you want something else?
I don't know. She kind of put us on the spot, so I just said whatever came to mind.
You and me both did.
I won't lie. I'm excited to see how much you possess.
Me too. He is our student after all.
Oh, you sound almost proud.
Fight me. Anyway, it's getting late. I don't want to miss the start of tomorrow's duel, so I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll turn in too. Take it easy, big dog.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're back for day 2 of the Celebrity World Championship, sponsored by the Tweetstorm Titan himself, Donald Trump. I'm your host, Tom Lively, and joining me again for commentary is the comedy kingpin and good friend of mine, JB Smooth. You ready for another day of dueling drama, JB?
I was born ready, Tom. After watching Trump fold Elon like a sack of wet laundry yesterday, I'm itching to see what we've got cooking up today.
Agreed. The former president has certainly put all of his remaining rivals on notice that he's in it to win it.
Shit, he better be. I got a lot of money riding on that greasy donut to win this thing.
Maybe you'll be hired. Maybe you'll be promoted. Maybe you'll be in high demand regardless of the economy. Maybe you'll be CFO. Maybe you'll be irreplaceable. Maybe you'll be the nice one who finishes first.
Always the gambler. Aren't you, JB?
You're damn right I am. What's life without a couple thrills? You feel me, Tom?
That I do. Our first day was nothing short of spectacular. But the surprises aren't stopping there, as today's duel will be one for the history books.
Well, don't keep us waiting, man. Let's get to it.
Very well. In our second match, we have the former Secretary of State and Master of Diplomacy, Hillary Clinton, taking on renowned actress Emilia Clarke, or should I say, Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons.
Holy shit. It's about damn time we got some ladies in the house.
This will certainly be an interesting matchup between two female duelists who are both seen as leaders and admired by many. Tell me, JB, who do you believe will emerge victorious?
Shit, man, I don't know. Daenerys is one bad bitch, so I'm sure she'll be coming with the flames. But Hillary's not one to be underestimated. All in all, I think I gotta ride with the queen on this one. I just hope Hillary doesn't lose her nerve like she lost those emails.
Well, JB, I'm sure Hillary's deck has better defense mechanisms than her email server. In any case, we're in for one wild ride with these powerful women at the table.
Absolutely, man. I'm ready to see these two go head-to-head like Iron Man and Captain America did in Civil War.
Well said, JB. So, folks, grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready for a clash of titans as Hillary Clinton takes on Emilia Clarke, a.k.a. Daenerys Targaryen. This is going to be one duel you won't want to miss. Now then, are both contestants ready to begin?
I'm ready. As am I.
Then without further ado, it's time to duel.
Duel. All right, Amelia, or should I say Daenerys? That's Queen Daenerys to you. Oh, my apologies. You are forgiven. Are you prepared to better than me in this duel? Clever, but you forget yourself, Lady Clinton. I am not someone you want to make an enemy of on the battlefield.
I certainly won't argue that. However, I'm no stranger to battles. I've survived countless political wars in the shed.
And how'd that last one go for you, my lady?
About as well as your quest for the Iron Throne did.
What a vile mouth you have. I'd be more than happy to burn it right off your decrepit corpse.
Then please, show me what the breaker of chains is made of other than empty words.
Gladly. I'll begin this dance by activating the spell known as Red Eyes Fusion. Now, by sending a Red Eyes monster and a warrior monster to my graveyard from my death, I can fuse and summon my faithful servant, Red Eyes Dragon. And with that, my dragon and I end our turn.
A very bold opening move, Danny.
Hold your tongue. Only those I have acknowledged may address me as Danny.
Oh, my apologies, Your Grace. I must have forgotten, seeing as I'm not used to addressing queens who lost their thrones.
And I'm not used to addressing politicians who lost their elections, yet here we are. Now draw your card, Hillary.
As you know, I wasn't expecting her to start the duel with such a powerful monster. No matter. I have my own ways of painting a dragon. First, I'll place this card face down. Then I'll summon Amazon's swordswoman in attack mode. Your move, Queen.
Very well. Since you seem rather content to play defensive, allow me to seize control of this battle.
Do your worst.
Careful what you wish for. I call forth Red Eyes Retro Dragon. Then I'll activate the spell Inferno Fire Blast. You won't. Oh, but I shall. Now, thanks to my spell, I can select a Red Eyes monster on my field and deal direct damage to you equal to my dragon's attack points. I hope that wasn't too much for your senile old body.
Please, I've had sunburns that stung more.
Probably are, but not for long. Now my dragon shall attack your Amazoness swordswoman, and thanks to the effect of my slashed dragon, I can equip a warrior monster from my grave onto my chest and raise its attack. What sorcery is this? Why was I the one that took damage?
I see that Westeros is quite lax with its reading curriculum.
I beg your pardon?
If you bothered to read my card, you'd know that I take no battle damage in conflicts involving Amazon's swordswoman.
I see. A trivial mishap that won't change the outcome of this duel. Unfortunately, due to myself, I cannot attack this turn with my slap.
Amazon's queen.
Excuse me, there is only one queen on this battlefield.
You're right, and you're looking right at her.
How dare you?
I'm not done, sister. Now I'll activate the spell, Amazon's Fighting Spirit. Now, whenever an Amazoness monster attacks a monster with higher attack points, they'll gain an extra 1,000 attack points.
What a detestable card.
Now show her who the true queen is and destroy her synth lizard. How many dragons does that make it now you've lost?
Insulting my children is a mistake you will sorely regret, Hillary.
Why is that?
Because thanks to my slash dragon's effect, I can call back my Gearfree to the field. But before he returns, I'm activating the trap, Red Eyes Burn. After the Red Eyes monster is destroyed, we both now take damage equal to that monster's attack points.
Son of a...
Did that sting more than your sunburns, my dear Hillary?
Just shut up and go.
I draw. Annoying as she may be, I cannot deny that she has the advantage right now. Her Amazoness queen is formidable, and with that spell in play, summoning an even stronger monster will only backfire. What I need is to be patient. Like Sir Jorah always told me, to lose patience is to lose the battle. I'll set this card face down and relinquish the turn.
I draw. That's strange. I wish we could beat your monster in attack position. My bullshit breakout is tingling. I'll need some insurance just in case. I'll set this monster face down and proceed to battle. Now flavor dragon.
Not so fast, Hillary. I activate my trap. Mirror Force.
I knew you would take me.
Yes, well done. Now my trap will rid the field of your fake queen.
Perhaps, but thanks to another good friend of mine, I was warned about getting cut by Mirror Force.
These friends of yours sound awfully wise.
Yeah, let's not go that far. You're moving.
I draw. Perfect. They say every time a Targaryen is born, the gods toss a coin.
What about it?
Well, it looks like it's time for the coin to land. Let's see if your luck holds. I activate the effect of my black metal dragon. Now I can equip it onto a dragon on my side of the field, and I choose my retro dragon. And with it, it gains an extra 600 attack points. That's all. Attack her face down Gearfree. Red guys, retro dragon. It seems luck has not abandoned you yet, Lady Clinton.
Luck?
No, Daenerys, I believe in strategy, not luck.
Strategy? Is that what you call your near defeat?
I call it the calm before the storm.
And I am the storm.
There's the predictions to elevate your needs.
Act outsider. It's winter clearance time. Time to get excited, because there's still time to save when you shop winter clearance deals at outsider.com.
Daenerys, Stormborn of the blood of old Valyria, the first storm and...
Blah, blah, blah. We get it already.
Now draw your last pathetic card.
My deck has no pathetic card. I just blew it. It's my draw. Come on, Hillary, you can handle tougher things than this. This is just a game, not Senate theory.
How long do you plan on embarrassing us, Hillary?
Excuse me?
Yeah, put me in a third-rate duelist to the fourth-rate deck.
That's easy for you guys to say. You're not the ones having to deal with probably dragging.
I beg your damn pardon? This entire tournament started because I never forced the shit out of Trump's dragon.
And let's not forget how I schooled Ben Boy's ass even after the summit decided that.
Okay, fair enough. But she's the mother of dragons.
So what? That didn't save her from getting bodied by Jon Snow, did it?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Joe, sometimes you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
That's a solid enough poker, Joe.
You got the flashback, so let me handle this.
All right, right.
Now, where was I? Oh, right, with great power comes with great responsibility.
Oh, my fucking God, Ben.
Look, what he's trying to say is you aren't about to let things end behind you.
Of course not.
And didn't you choose an Amazoness deck because you were a strong and confident woman?
That's right.
And you want to beat Trump's ass, don't you?
More than anything.
Then tighten up.
Quit being bitch-made
And what is it damn duel?
Bet. Let me show you why dragons are extinct in our world, Danny girl. What? Now because I control no monsters on the field, I can special summon Amazoness Warchief. And thanks to her effect after being summoned, I can set a polymerization card from my deck onto the field. You wouldn't. Oh, but I shall. I activate polymerization to fuse the Amazoness tiger in my hand with my Warchief. Come forth, Amazoness pet liger king.
A formidable beast, but a single monster cannot save me.
You're right. But what is a pet without its master?
Huh?
Unless I'm an Amazoness sage. And thanks to my pet liger's effect, I can destroy my Amazoness trap in order to bring back my Amazoness queen.
Not her again.
Bad. Well, I can't attack with my liger this turn due to its effect. I still have my queen and sage. Destroy her, loser. The booster fighting spirit, slay her warrior sage. The tables have turned, haven't they, Danny girl? Do you honestly believe this is over?
It's my turn. Salnath has managed to completely reverse the battle, but it matters not. With only 100 life points remaining, I can wipe her out by attacking that weak monster with the dragon in my hand.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. Thanks to my Amazoness queen, my Amazoness monsters cannot be destroyed in battle. And thanks to my pet liger, you cannot attack any of my monsters except it.
But this cannot be. Even if I shield myself with my dragon, she has enough monsters to finish me off.
I don't play chess, but I believe this is what they call checkmate.
I yield.
Now my pet, my queen, and my sage. Danny, bang the shit out of her.
Just like that, we have our winner, ladies and gentlemen. In a come-from-behind victory, Hillary Clinton has emerged victorious over Daenerys Targaryen. What a match, huh, JB?
I've seen a lot of crazy shit in my life, but that, dude, that shit was something else.
I'd wager to say it was just as thrilling as the first one, if not more so.
Oh, hell yeah. I still got goosebumps just thinking about it.
Daenerys took control of the duel early on and pushed Hillary to the brink with her fierce dragon cards.
They call her the mother of dragons for a reason, Tom.
Quite so. But Hillary's Amazons proved that even dragons can be tamed as she managed to seize back control through their effects.
Did you see the size on that one card, Tom? God damn, she was thicker than a Snickers bar.
A very astute observation, JB.
I call it like I see it, man.
What a comeback, though. She was able to turn the duel around when the battle looked lost.
I give mad respect to Hillary. She was down to her last few lifetimes. But like a real champ, she didn't fold and fought back like a warrior.
Daenerys tried her best, but not even the mother of dragons could overcome the former Secretary of State, as Hillary Clinton will be advancing to the next round. Now let us hear some parting words from Daenerys, played by Emilia Clarke.
I may have lost this duel, but remember one thing. In the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. And I promise you, I intend to win at the next tournament. And if I don't, I'll just burn you all with an honest smile on your face.
She is so fucking sexy.
Well, all right then. Let us hear from our winner.
Well, folks, that was indeed a fiery match. Daenerys and Amelia sure knows how to bring with me. But both me and my Amazons are aiming for the top, and we'll take down anyone that chooses to stand in our way. And that includes a certain Twitter-obsessed man-child.
Yeah, Hillary, tell us how you really feel.
Oh, and while I'm at it, I'd like to publicly acknowledge that Obama's NCAA bracket is better than mine.
The fuck was that about?
No idea. But it's time to bring today's show to a close as we look ahead to our next duel of the Celebrity World Championship. Stay tuned for our next duel that's sure to be just as thrilling as the last. Tom Lively out.
What are you looking for? In a hybrid. Looking for the perfect family vehicle? Looking for something a bit more rugged? Are you more of an urban driver? Or looking for something a little more stylish? Sometimes it's good to fit your personality at your Honda.
This video was made for entertainment purposes only and is not intended to offend any individuals portrayed in this video. Thank you, and please enjoy the show.
What an extremely glad. It's not Vegas. But I see from where I stand a fool that wastes their money, time, and future on their bosses momentarily. Perhaps instead of sitting everything in this land after all. So on second thought. Lord Vader, I have returned. You may answer. Everything here for preparation. Yes, sir. Your reservation at the casino downstairs has already been arranged. Excellent. This flight is going to be brought to Philly. And I see no harm in indulging myself with their pleasure or some initial escort. And for tickets always money. Yes. What news do you bring from my home in the first round? Right away, sir. After conducting our investigation, we managed to discover that your opponent in the first match was a man called Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil? Isn't he that first television personality who tells people how they fail their families on a regular basis? That's the one, sir. Interesting. And how is his television personality? Apparently, the show will come to an end after this season. It's about damn time. It's a miracle to go back on the deal. Would you like to hear the report on his choice in deck and strategy, my lord? No, there's no need for that. I already have a pretty good idea what's happening. As one would expect of the Emperor. Of course. Despite all the grueling hours I just spent slaving away online to get this information for you, you managed to uncover it by yourself. Yeah. It's not like I had anything better to do while we're staying at a luxurious hotel with entertainment, beautiful women, and exotic food. So, are you, Yep. No complaints here about being worked to the bone while our glorious leader gets to stand in the same spot majestically for hours, gazing upon the gorgeous view of the city and the shapely bodies of those. You know, why don't you go downstairs and enjoy yourself for a while? And here I am, time is massive wrestling. Well, winning the tournament is a far greater importance at the moment. And mark my words, I'm here to be crowned for Lord Games by the time this is over.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another dynastic day of celebrity dueling as we jump into day 4 of the Celebrity World Championship. Joining me again today for commentary on the match is my good buddy JB Smooth. It's a pleasure to be here with you, JB.
Oh, you know it, Tom. Ain't no place I'd rather be, man.
We were treated to quite the amazing match yesterday as Chris Pratt, channeling his inner Star-Lord, managed to overcome Kanye West and his Egyptian God card.
That shit was crazy, man. Kanye busted out that wing stick in the ball like he was dropping another album. But Star-Lord was having none of that bullshit and hit his ass with a Uno reverse to send it back.
A sharp reminder of the unpredictability of this game, JB.
Damn straight, Tom.
Speaking of unpredictable, today's celebrity duel features 2 duelists who couldn't be more opposite if they tried.
Then what are you waiting for, man? Let's see who we got cooking up today.
That was the plan, my friend. In today's matchup, we have the Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader, taking on America's most beloved television psychologist, Dr. Phil.
Oh, shit. Looks like we've got royalty in the house.
Indeed. It seems the Emperor of the Galaxy has been in training for this tournament in secret.
He must have a lot of time on his hands, huh? But I ain't gonna lie. A battle between these two has got me hella curious as to what decks they'll be running.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough, JB. Dr. Phil may be an expert at confronting people with their issues, but can he handle confronting a Sith Lord in a duel? That's something we're eager to see.
I just hope Darth doesn't lose control and start force-choking the shit out of people again, like he did in the movie.
As frightening of a scenario as that may be, if there's anyone in the world that could dissuade an enraged Vader, it would be Dr. Phil. Now then, let us proceed with the duel. Are both contestants ready to begin?
Ready and waiting. Let us proceed with the carnage.
Then, without further ado, it's time to duel.
Your future begins here with Athabasca University. Your education, your story, your success. Join the ranks of inspiring.
Uncrushed rebellions and turn Jedi to the dark side. A duel with the likes of you would hardly hope to challenge. Well, Vader, I've vented broken homes and healed hearts. Now that's something I call a real challenge. But don't worry, I'll do the same for you before this duel is over. Your compassion will be your downfall, Phil. This is a duel, not a counseling session. Well, I beg to differ, Darth. By the end of this duel, begging will be all you have left. Your empty threats won't work on me, Darth. I don't make threats, Dr. Phil. I make promises. And I promise you that whatever delusions you have in your head of winning this duel will be thoroughly eradicated. Then please enlighten me on how the Lord of the Sith duels. And you will. I now summon confrontation. That's a peculiar choice in a monster son. Don't let his appearance fool you, as he's quite the resourceful little guy. I find that hard to believe. Your skepticism is of no consequence, Phil, as I end my turn. And since it's the end phase, Tinker's effect activates. Now, at the cost of 500 life points, I can reveal 3 Cosmo cards from my deck to you, and have you choose one at random to add to my hand. I certainly hope I chose a good one for myself. Spoiler. You didn't. Gosh darn it. Now make your move. Very well. What's that walking respirator? He doesn't have any face downs on the field, but still plays such a weak monster. I'll have to be careful about this. Remember, caution is the name of the game. Just like when I have a couple on the verge of a meltdown on my stage, I have to take a step back and not rush into things. Not just yet. I think I'll set this monster face down on the field. Then I'll lay this card face down and pass it back. But then, I expected much more from you, Doctor. Patience, Vader. In therapy, we say it's all about the process, not the outcome. Trust me, I've got a plan. Well, I certainly hope so, my bald-headed friend. Fuck you. Because I'm about to turn things up a little. Come again? Oh, with pleasure. Once again, I activate my tin cans effect to select 3 Cosmo cards for you to randomly choose from. Here goes nothing. You're really shit out of luck today, huh? God damn it. I know. And now I activate the second ability of Tree. allowing me to banish and special summon a level 2 or higher Cosmo monster from my hand. So I'm summoning Cosmo Slipline. Like the saying goes, big things come in small packages.
The ladies must love hearing that from you, huh?
Oh, they do. Especially your wife.
What the hell did you just say?
Oh, come now, Doctor. Don't get so worked up. You have much bigger concerns at the moment.
Like what?
Like my Slip Rider's effect, which allows me to obliterate that face-down card.
Damn. You destroyed my mystical space typhoon.
Did you say mystical space typhoon?
Huh? Yes, I did. Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem. I just, MS doesn't again. It says right there on the shorts and spells of crap, so why isn't it working? Have some bad memories of that card, is all.
That sounded very distressed, especially for someone like you. You want to talk about it?
I would rather not. So let us continue as I summon Cosmo Vancover in an attack mode. Vancover. Slip Rider attacks your face down. Now Vancover attacks your leg. And since Farm Girl inflicted battle damage to you, her special ability activates, allowing me to pay another 500 life points to read any Cosmo card I desire. That's all for now.
My draw. You certainly aren't pulling your punches, huh?
Please, I haven't even begun to show you.
Another card from my deck, and I see the Assault Sentinel. But since I use Pot of Duality, I can't special summon this turn, so playing Assault Sentinel won't help right now. I need some defense, and I have just the card for that. I now summon Krabons in attack position.
All that just to summon a fucking jester?
You'd know all about clowns and jesters, wouldn't you, Dark?
You dare bother me with scent.
I'm just returning your rudeness in kind, Dark. It doesn't feel so good, does it?
Oh, you want to see rudeness, huh? Then far be it from me to deny your request.
Well, wait, hold on, that's not what I meant.
My God. First, I'll be domain expansioning your ass by activating the field spell Cosmotown. And with Cosmotown's first effect, once per turn, I can call back a vanished Cosmo monster to my hand. At a small price, of course. And now, with my spell second effect, I can return Cosmo monsters from my hand back to my deck and draw the same number of cards I just returned.
That doesn't bode well for me, does it?
You can't run quick, Doctor. I now summon Cosmo Wicked Witch and attack mode. Battle. Now crush that jester, Farm Girl.
Sorry, Dark, but I'll have to put a stop to that.
With what? You have no spells, no traps, and no chance of winning this duel.
Maybe you should have brushed up on your Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge instead of your monologue.
Excuse me?
Because thanks to Krabon's special ability, by paying 800 life points, I can negate any attacks waged against it.
I see. So the jester has some tricks after all. But let's see how patient you can be as my monsters chip away at your life points.
With AlphaSense, you're not just monitoring the market, you're building your future with intelligence.
That'll be all for now.
I draw. I've got to change my strategy if I'm going to get through to that stubborn Sith Lord. It's like trying to teach empathy to a rattlesnake. You know, Vader, I've been thinking, your anger, it's not really about this duel, is it?
What in the Jedi are you babbling about?
I think it's more about your unresolved father issues. I mean, you didn't even have a father, right? That absence is clearly having an effect on you.
Don't make this about my past, Phil.
And then there's your son. I mean, the guy blows up your workplace and you cut his hand off. That's not exactly healthy communication.
Are you really trying to counsel me in the middle of a duel?
Yes, I am. Because let's face it, Darth, you're about as emotionally stable as a house of cards in a windstorm. And if beating you in this duel is the only way you'll start to change your ways, then so be it.
Oh, this should be good.
First, I'll tribute my Prebons in order to summon my Overdrive Teleporter. And with its special ability, I can pay 2,000 life points in order to special summon 2 level 3 psychic monsters from my deck. Then I'll activate the spell Telekinetic Power Well. And what this card does is allow me to bring my Prebons back onto the field at the cost of some life points.
Are you some kind of masochist, Doctor? Because all you've managed to do is summon more fodder for my troops.
You may see fodder, Vader, but I see an opportunity.
An opportunity for what?
An opportunity to show you that just like in a good family, when my monsters work together, they're stronger than the sum of their parts. So I'll be tuning my level 2 Kravons with my level 3 Mind Protector. I synchro summon Magical Android.
Impressive. I had forgotten that psychic decks utilize synchro monsters as their aces.
Then let's refresh your memory again, as I now tune my level 6 teleporter with my level 3 psychic wielder.
I synchro summon Hyperpsychic Blaster. And because I synchro summoned using Psychic Wielder, its ability allows me to destroy your Slip Rider.
Unfortunately for you, Doc, when the Slip Rider is destroyed, I can special summon a level 4 Cosmo monster from my deck and take its place.
I was hoping you would.
What?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Battle. Now my android attacks your farm girl. And now my blaster will attack your sword trooper.
I think your old age is affecting your judgment, Bill. You won't deal any damage attacking my sword trooper in defense mode.
And I think your old age is affecting your memory, Dark. As I told you before, I was hoping this would happen.
What do you mean?
See, when Hyper Psychic Blaster attacks a monster in defense position, not only do you take the difference between its attack and your monster's defense, but I'm also able to regain life points equal to that same amount.
Damn you.
I think I've given you enough of a spanking for now, so I'll set this card face down and end my turn. Oh, and by the way, during each of my end phases, Magical Android's ability allows me to gain 600 life points for every psychic monster I control. Well, would you look at that? The tables have certainly turned, haven't they? Oh, what's wrong, Dark? Jedi got your tongue? Or are you finally willing to look at yourself in the mirror?
You know, Phil, I think I have to thank you.
Really? I knew you'd finally come around, my galactic friend. It's never too late to start working on self-improvement, after all.
Oh, no, Phil. Not for that.
Huh?
I wanted to thank you for giving me the resolve I needed. The resolve to destroy you without any mercy.
Now, just hold on a minute, Dark.
I draw. I activate emergency teleport. Now I can special summon a level 3 psychic monster from my deck. So return once again Cosmo Sword Trooper. And thanks to Sword Trooper's special ability, by paying 1,000 life points, I can summon from my brain Cosmo Dark Thinking.
You think I'll just sit here and let you finish your combo? I activate my trap, Bottomless Trap Hole. Now say goodbye to your Dark Lady.
Guess again, you fool.
What?
Dark Lady's special ability allows her to banish herself before your trap dissolves. And in her place, I can now summon my Cosmo Dark Destroyer.
But that's not fair.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Fit. It was never fair. Now my Dark Destroyer's ability activates, allowing me to purge your Psychic Blaster. And now for the cherry on top of this delicious-ass sundae. I activate Sword Trooper's ability to banish itself and bring forth the objects of fear and terror across the cosmos. I summon Cosmo Dark Eclipse.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Battle. Destroy its magical android. Now attack him directly, my witch.
Is there any mercy left in that soul of yours?
Oh, there is, but none for you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith, is the victor of today's Celebrity Showdown. What an intense match, huh, JB?
You goddamn right it was, man. That shit had me on the edge of my seat like I was watching Two Girls, One Cup. No pun intended.
Not the comparison I was hoping to hear today, but I get what you mean. It was quite a treat to watch Darth utilize the Cosmo archetype that are actually based on the Star Wars franchise.
And a psychologist using a bunch of psychic cards. It was a match made in heaven.
The duel was pretty even until the end, as it seemed Dr. Phil had pushed Darth into a corner, both on the dueling field and with his psychological warfare.
Phil tried to play some mind games with Darth, talking about his family and shit, but it backfired on that psychic rat bastard.
Indeed. Dr. Phil's attempt at counseling the Lord of the Sith only served to hasten his demise, as Darth Vader will be advancing on to the next round. Now let us hear some words from Dr. Phil as he exits the tournament.
It's truly a shame that I wasn't able to connect with Darth during our duel, as I want to help him control his anger problems and also resolve his daddy issues.
That's Dr. Phil for you, always trying to help those in need. Now let us hear some words from the victor.
You have my thanks, Tom. To my loyal followers across the galaxy, the dark side prevails once again. The Lord of the Sith stands victorious, just as was seen.
A wondrous speech, Lord Vader.
Keep it a buck with me, man. Is it really true you got daddy issues?
Oh, that's just a misunderstanding, JP. You see, the only daddy issues I have right now are when his wife calls me daddy while I'm forced choking.
Okay, I think we've heard enough. To avoid having another brawl, let's just wrap up today's show and call it a day. See you all next time for our next Celebrity Duel. Tom Lively out.
How about you cash me outside, Anakin? How about that? Previously on the Celebrity World Championship.
You're the last hope humanity has, Obama.
Right. That's what I was worried about.
In today's match, we have the hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg facing off against the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama.
You plan on making a move this century, man? I've seen stoners think faster than this.
I'm thinking, Steve.
No, you're overthinking. So quit spacing out like you're the one toked up and enjoy yourself, man. Ain't that what Yu-Gi-Oh is all about?
You're right, I guess.
I guess I let the pressure and expectations get into my head.
Now step back and watch as I tune myself higher with my Chidori in order to synchro summon the beast of this beast. Blackwing on the Maru, the divine thunder. So what you said before about Mirror Force was
It was a bluff. You should try them sometime, Snoop. Instead of puff.
Snoop put on quite the performance and came close to snatching victory, but it seems the rapper couldn't put a wrap on this duel, as Obama will be the one advancing on to the semifinals. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 15 of the Celebrity World Championship. I'm your host, Tom Lively, and alongside me is my always enthusiastic co-host, JB Smooth. That dinner we had last night was amazing, by the way.
It's the least I could do for all the shit I put through these last few weeks, man. After that whole donut fiasco, I figured I owed you more than just a high five and a box of chocolate. You feel me?
I'm touched. Truly, my friend.
I always got your back, Tom. I hope you know I'd do anything for you.
Thanks, JB. I'm really grateful for your friendship.
I mean, anything.
Yeah, I heard you the first.
Just say the word, and I'm ready to drop kick the shit out of any one of these mother...
Okay, I got it. I don't think any of that will be necessary, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, now get back to hosting, you handsome son of a bitch.
Right. Okay, so we're just about to discuss the long-awaited beginning of the semifinals, weren't we?
Damn straight we were. It's been over a year since this crazy tournament began, and we've seen a lot of insane duels, haven't we?
What are you talking about, JB? It's only been about 2 weeks since we started.
Has it? That's strange. For some reason, it just feels like we've been at this thing for a long time.
I sort of get what you mean. So much has happened recently that time seems to just fly by. But that's what makes this tournament so engaging, wouldn't you say?
Hell yeah. Netflix and HBO better watch out because we're taking over the broadcast.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, JB. But I'm glad you brought up HBO, as I can't help but find today's match quite reminiscent of House of the Dragon.
Same. Who could have imagined we'd get this dream matchup of Blue Eyes versus Galaxy Eyes?
It's sure to be a true dance of the dragons. As for today's match, we have the former President of the United States, Donald Trump, taking on Chris Pratt, also known by his galactic persona, Star-Lord. Tell me, JB, who do you believe will emerge victorious in this clash of dragons?
That's going to be a tough one to call, Tom. I've seen both these tricky motherfuckers do their way out of some crazy situations, so I wouldn't be surprised if either of them takes it.
Indeed. Donald showed during his match with Hillary that even at the brink of defeat, he can still prevail. And Star-Lord showcased against Darth Vader that he's no stranger to overcoming even the most powerful of creatures.
I may not be the biggest fan of the guy, but I believe Trump will take this one. I can just smell that determination oozing off his humpy, dumpy ass body.
Then I guess I'll favor Star-Lord to play devil's advocate. Regardless of who wins, however, this will surely be a duel to remember. Now then, are both contestants ready to begin?
ready. Let's do it.
Then without further ado, it's time to duel.
Experience the BDI advantage. BDI delivers trusted industrial expertise to keep your line moving. Increased productivity with proven solutions, documented cost savings, and MRO inflationary.
Jewel. Yeah, I gotta hand it to you, Star-Lord, or whatever they call you. When I first saw the list of jewelers entering my tournament, I never imagined you'd be one of the last ones standing. You've earned my sincerest praise.
Do you think I care about a compliment from a guy who's the poster boy for orange skin and bad hair?
I'm glad to see that being chased around by that bucket-wearing Sith Lord has diminished your spirit.
How do you think I've managed to survive this long? I've practically turned running away into an art form.
Yeah, most guys wouldn't admit to nor be proud of that fact.
Well, I'm not most guys now, are I?
That's for sure. And that'll make crushing you and your knockoff blue-eyed deck all the more satisfying.
I think you mean upgrade, Donnie. The future is now, old man. And your outdated dinosaurs are staring at the new and improved version of what you used to know.
The only thing that'll be improved is your list of excuses when I send your 1970s looking ass to the Shadow Realm.
I'd like to see you try, Grandpa. Don't think that I'm the same as those two amateurs that you beat on your way here. In fact, why don't you start us off then, if you're feeling that confident? It is your tournament after all.
As if I needed you to remind me of that. But I'll gladly dip my toes into the water if that's what you want. I'll start us off by summoning Maiden with Eyes of Blue in attack mode. Then I'll set these two cards face down and end my turn.
I draw.
Take your best shot, Will. Surely you're not afraid of attacking my weak and defenseless Maiden, are you?
That has to be the saddest attempt at a fate I've ever seen. Who'd fall for such an obvious trap?
You clearly never met the voters of South Dakota, but regardless, you won't be able to lay a finger on me as long as I have my Maiden protecting me. And even if you do manage to get past her, I've got a nice surprise lying in wait for you, just like Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
I can tell just by looking at that dumb expression on your face that you actually believe you're safe behind your little princess and your face down. Well, allow me to personally squash that faith as I summon Photon Crusher in attack position. And since I control a Photon Monster, I can also special summon Photon Vanisher. Now, thanks to Vanisher's special ability after being special summoned, I can add a Galaxy-Eyed Photon Dragon to my hand. I'll now be overlaying my level 4 Photon Crusher with my level 4 Photon Vanisher in order to exceed summon Starlink's Photon Blast Dragon. And since Photon Vanisher was used in its Xyz summon, my Blast Dragon can now banish any monster it destroys in battle.
An impressive effect, but what good will it be on such a mediocre monster?
Oh, you'll see just how mediocre he is when I activate his second ability, allowing me to special summon the Galaxy-Eyed Photon Dragon I just added to my hand.
I was hoping you would, because I'm activating my trap, Bottomless Trap Hornet. You aren't the only one who can banish monsters, Quill, as my trap will remove your Blue Eyes knockoff permanently from this duel.
You better read again, Johnny, because as long as my Photon Blast Dragon is out on the field, none of my monsters can be targeted or destroyed by any of your card effects.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. But don't relax just yet, because I'm far from done with you. Fast! Attack his Maiden Blast Dragon!
So I activate my Maiden's special ability, allowing her to negate your attack and switch her position to defense mode. And that's not all, as I can now call forth the Blue-Eyed White Dragon from my deck. Didn't I tell you, Quill? Now you have no way of getting to my life points this turn with my Maiden in defense mode, and both our dragons being equal in strength.
You just love being wrong today, don't you?
What?
Attack his Maiden Photon Dragon. And while he's doing that, I think I'll boost my dragon's attack with the quick play spell, Photon Trident.
Some master plan that was. You could give it 1,000,000 extra attack points and it wouldn't matter, as my Maiden is in defense mode.
Precisely. Because your Maiden is in defense position, Photon Trident's second ability activates, allowing my dragon to pierce through its defense straight to your life points. Yeah. I've got some more bad news for you, Donnie. Since you just suffered damage from a monster boosted by the power of Photon Trident, I can destroy a spell or trap on the field. So I'll be ridding you of that last face down you have there. I think that'll be all for now. So I'll place this card face down and end my turn. What's the matter, Donnie? Not winning as easily as you expected to?
All right, Quill. It seems that I've underestimated you.
No shit, Sherlock. Just look at who I defeated to earn my place here. I took down an Egyptian god and defeated one of the biggest favorites to win this entire tournament. You better put some damn respect on my name.
If it's respect you want, then I'll gladly give it. But victory is an entirely different story. And you'll have to keep that same energy if you want to bring me down.
Come to me with everything you've got, and I'll respond in kind.
Very well. Time to drop the kid gloves and go all out on this fake hippie. I activate cards of consonance. Now by discarding the Dragon Tuner monster from my hand, I can draw 2 cards. I hope you're ready, Quill, because I'm activating the spell Advanced Ritual Art. And with this card, I can now ritual summon a monster from my hand by using monsters from my deck as tributes. So I'll be sacrificing a Blue Eyes from my deck in order to ritual summon one of my favorites, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon.
It's about time you showed up.
And it's about time you were vaporized from my sight. Battle! Your Blast Dragon may prevent your monsters from being targeted by card effects, but it doesn't say anything about protecting them from an ass-beating.
Before you do that, I'll be activating my trap, Defense Guard. While it won't stop my dragon from being destroyed, It'll reduce the damage from this battle to 0 and let me draw a card.
Whatever. It won't save your pitiful dragon.
I guess you aren't aware of what my dragon's special ability can do.
Oh, I'm fully aware. But it doesn't mean shit as Chaos Max Dragon's inability to be targeted by card effects.
Damn you.
Now my behemoth, wipe out his dollar store knockoff. That'll be for me. And since it's the end phase, I can now activate the effect of the white stone of ancients in my grave, allowing me to special summon a blue-eyed monster from my deck. But instead of my usual stud of a dragon, I'll be special summoning its distant cousin, Blue-Eyed Abyss Dragon. And boy, are you in trouble after you witness what it's capable of. First, because of the special summon, I can grab a polymerization to my hand. And second, I can also grab a blue eyes to my hand during every end phase as long as Abyss Dragon is on the field.
I draw. Not a bad turn, Donnie. I guess you can call the score 1-1 now, huh?
It's been a while since I've been pushed to summon my boss monster, so I'll give credit where credit is due. Don't disappoint me now, Quill.
When have I ever disappointed someone?
You want me to bring out the receipts or you?
So, moving on. I think my hand's in need of a recharge, so I'll be activating the spell, Trinket. And as I'm sure you're aware, I can now defense positions. Next, I'll be activating Galaxy Expedition. Now, since I control a Galaxy monster on the field, I can special summon a level 5 higher Galaxy monster from my deck. So appear before me, Galaxy Photon Dragon. And since I just special summoned my Photon Dragon, Galaxy 100's second effect activates, allowing me to banish any monster from your extra deck. And there's one monster there that I'll be glad to be rid of for the rest of this duel. I choose your blue-eyed Twin Burst Dragon. God damn it! I'll now activate the spell, Galaxy Dragon. And by paying 2,000 life points, I can special summon not only the Photon Dragon in my graveyard, but also the last remaining one residing in my deck. I will now overlay my Photon Emperor with my first Photon Dragon in order to exceed summon number 62, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon.
Winter leaves behind when you give and get away at Canadian Blood Services. When you book and attend a blood or plasma appointment, you have a...
Next, I'll be overlaying my second Photon Dragon with my third in order to exceed summon Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon.
Looks like we found ourselves in a good old-fashioned dragon standoff, haven't we?
Sorry, John, but this is where the duel ends.
Are you brain damaged? Even if you use your Prime Dragon's effect to boost its power and destroy my Max Dragon, you can't finish me off this turn.
Perhaps that would be true if I didn't have access to Cyber Blade Dragon's effect. Now, by discarding one overlay unit, I can take control of your blue eyes for one turn.
How dare you?
It doesn't feel so good to have your monster used against you, does it? Trust me, I know all too well how shitty of a feeling it is. But you won't have to worry about that much longer, because this duel ends right now. Now attack this Chaos Max Dragon, and thanks to Prime Photon Dragon's special ability, I can use one overlay unit in order to raise its attack points by the combined level of all Exceed monsters on my field times 200. What the hell? Why is your dragon toast?
Since you seem to be clueless, let me educate you. Remember that face-down card you destroyed on your last turn?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately for you, the card you destroyed was returned to the Dragon Lord, and by banishing it before your attack hit, it allowed my Chaos Max Dragon to survive. So it looks like your plan to wipe me out this turn just went up in smoke like Biden's chances of winning the election.
I should have expected something like that from you. But while you may have spared your life points, the same can't be said for your Abyss Dragon. With that, I'll end my turn. I call.
That little maneuver may have saved my ass this turn, but if I don't think of a way to stop his Prime Dragon, I'm history. There might be something in my deck that can help me take him down, but for now, I've got to focus on surviving. First, I'll be switching my blue eye into defense mode. Now let's battle. Chaos Max Dragon. Attack his Cyber Dragon. I'll place these two cards face down and swing it back.
My draw. What's that peanut butter spray tan up to? Even if he can't summon his Twin Burst Dragon anymore, he should still be able to bring out another one of his fusions. I'm guessing he's trying to save his cards until he knows he can finish me off in one fell swoop. Well, fat chance, Humpty Dumpty, because you won't get that opportunity. I now activate Galactic Cherry. Now, since I control an disease monster, I can discard a card from my hand in order to draw 2 cards. The drawback, however, is that for the remainder of this turn, any battle damage you would take is reduced by half its original amount.
That's quite the steep drawback.
Perhaps. But all that means is that I just have to deal enough damage that it won't make a difference. Attack is Max Dragon, Prime Photon Dragon. And just for good measure, I'll be activating the effect of Honest from my hand, allowing my dragon to absorb your monster's attack points and raise Prime Photon Dragon's attack to 8,000. But I'm not finished yet, as I won't be satisfied unless I overkill your ass. So I'll be using 1 overlay unit to raise Prime Photon Dragon's attack. This duel is over.
Not so fast, Star Jump. I'm activating my trap, Spirit Force. And just like the defense draw you used, it can reduce the damage I take from this battle down to 0.
You've always got something to pull out of your ass, don't you?
How do you think I became president?
Fair enough. I'll throw this card face down and end my turn. It was a risky move using Prime Dragon's last overlay material like that, but it'll be worth it if it attacks me next turn. You seem awfully desperate to win this duel, Trump. Are you really doing all this just to have a rematch against Obama?
You don't understand, Will. You couldn't possibly grasp the depth of my humiliation at the hands of that bastard. I don't allow anyone to believe for a second that he's a superior duelist than me.
I'm kind of sensing some racial undertones behind your words.
That's complete nonsense. Do I honestly strike you as the kind of man that would base his judgments on a person's race?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. I hate all of you. Regardless, I have no intention of losing here before I settle my score with you. So watch out. I'm hesitant to play this card, but if it means drawing something that'll help me attain victory, then screw it. I activate Upstart Goblin. I can now draw another card at the cost of raising your life points by 1,000.
Why, thank you, Donnie. That's quite sweet of you.
Fight me. You won't be thanking me for very long when I activate the White Stone of Ages in my graveyard. And if I banish it, I can return the blue eyes in my grave back to my hands. Brace yourself, Quill, because I'm activating polymerization in order to fuse the blue eyes on my field with the 2 in my hand to call forth a beast of pure destruction. The blue eyes ultimate dragon. I'll then activate the effect of my Abyss Dragon in my grave, allowing me to banish it in order to raise my Ultimate Dragon's attack by 1,000 points. You shouldn't have wasted your dragon's last material, Quill, because without it, or your honest to fall back on, your dragon is nothing but a glorified punching bag.
That's what you think.
Attack Chronicles on Dragon, my ultimate beast.
Sorry, Trump, but that's exactly what I was hoping for. You see, I wanted you to get cocky and think I wasted all my resources, when in fact, I've been saving the best for last. I activate my trap, Photon Courage. And what this card does is allow my Prime Photon Dragon to absorb your Ultimate Dragon's attack points.
I hate to break it to you, Star-Lord, but that's exactly the kind of move I thought you'd pull.
What?
I activate the Quick Play spell. Enemy controller. That's right, boy. I'm about to Nintendo 64 the shit out of you.
You just sealed your own fate by playing that card.
And what the hell's that supposed to be?
I'm already aware of how your card works. By entering the command code, it allows you to sacrifice one of your monsters to take control of mine. But even if you sacrifice your ultimate dragon to take my dragon, the power boost from Photon Current will be gone. So it'll only have its original 4,000 attack points. And since you used up our goblin to give me an extra 1,000 life points, you now don't have enough to finish me off.
Is that what you really think?
What do you mean?
Whoever said that taking control of your monster was the only command I could input.
But that means you're going to use
enemy control activate. Up, left, down, right, A. And with this command, I can switch your Prime Dragon into the defense mode. There. Now vaporize his dragon.
That was a brilliant move, Trump, but I'm far from dead yet.
Actually, you're already dead.
Huh?
Because I'm revealing my last face down.
He's using son of a bitch.
Now I can split apart my ultimate dragon into the three original blue eyes he's composed of. Since it's still my battle phase, it's open season on your life point. I'll launch him out my dragon.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump is our victor of today's match. What an incredible finish to an even more incredible duel. Wouldn't you say so, JB?
Duels like that are what I live for, man. Both those dudes came out with their guns blazing, and it was a sight to behold.
It's...
So continuing on with the PvE build, today the best intelligence ones, and honestly I don't really got much to say, it's a bunch of magic stuff. The Darkling Greatsword did get done a little bit as the DLC drop, but it still is a very premium option in the game, and probably is still one of the best, if not the best, intelligence weapons too. Now this is a very high damaging cross magic based greatsword that actually can get free projectile attacks with its heavy on using the skill, which is only roughly like 30 FP, and this gives a bunch of magic damage, some more cross build up, and every single one of these heavy attacks will just be a nice damaging magic cross based projectile attack. Now this magic projectile, despite it being tied to the heavy attack, is still going to scale up things like the Shard of Alexander and the Godfrey's Icon, and the fact that we have a high damaging projectile attack that doesn't consume any FP and that can work with all these different types of things and do as much damage to them clears, we don't really need to actually pair it alongside many different types of spells, but we still might as well benefit of some different types of things. One is the important one being Ronnie's Darkling. This is going to be just a staple for every single intelligence build if you do have the requirements for it. So that does do a bunch of cross build up and it debuffs enemies to make them take 20% more magic damage per minute, and combined with this heavy attack already doing some cross build up and it's doing pure magic damage, obviously there's going to be a must have. I do have Max Combat as this projectile does go a bit further off, and it's good against enemies like the River Roundabout, and the Flamer Stone as a physical damaging option, and the Dark Star for its large types of bosses. And if you do go up against some types of enemies that are slow to really move around as much, you could use things like Combat Azure Steel. Now obviously recommend pairing this alongside the Symbolic Hidden Tier, but it has only a handful of bosses that can be useful with this type of stuff. That being that it's like an easy and noob-friendly type of weapon, I'm going to pair it alongside things like the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman and the Crimson Sea Talisman too. These are the best talismans for survivability that has helped you to neutral game by so much more, and that has made a whole bunch more healing and just more defenses. And we also have the Magic Tier and Oakland Tier, which does once again more damage and just more defenses. It's just a simple and easy to use build. The Gun Stell is the best stance breaking weapon in the entire game, and yes, it is a curved sword as well, which is just ridiculous, and it's purely because of things like its skill and its heavy attack. The skill in Nebula for only 20 FP does fire out this high damaging magic AoE that has a bunch of these different explosions, and if all these explosions connect, you're doing well over 50 stance damage, and funnily enough, its heavy attack also does double down as a free projectile, which the damage can be okay, but at point blank range, you hit with the weapon directly and the projectile attack, so damage can be amazing, and also it does 43 stance damage with a top heavy, which is just as much as some colossal weapons in this game. And pairing these two things in tandem, alongside things like the Shard of Alexander, you're just going to be destroying every single boss. Now, you also have things like the Bladed Mercy and the Two-Handed Talisman, which is obviously really good with critical attacks, and the Two-Handed Talisman does boost your heavy attack damage and your light attack damage by 15%. Now, if you're obviously in the base game and using the William myself, using things like the Axe Talisman and the Dagger Talisman are going to be good alternatives. I do also have the Millicent's Stasis for +5 dexterity, and it can be good for the multi-hits. Now, this weapon actually does benefit more by putting points into dexterity once you reach around about 60 intelligence, but being that the skill and the heavy attack does scale purely off intelligence, you're probably just better off going more into that stat. And you might notice that I do have a mystery code in the offhand, and that is purely just to get critical attacks. This thing gets 140 crits, and any single time that you get a stance break weapon is perfectly fine. You still want to have some like range-based options, and that's where Knight's Comet is going to come to play. I have Fleeting Microcosm as a range-based AoE attack, but the two most important spells for you Barney's Darkling once again, and some more Ice Storm. Every single time you have an intelligence build, being able to proc boss is like a must-have, because it does need 10% damage, and it makes enemies take 20% more damage for the next 30 seconds. So it's like one of the best debuffs in the entire game, and Zamora Ice Storm can pop it in an instant, especially if you do lead off with Barney Darkling. And in the critical tier, we just have the magic and the plenty more damage and damage negation, but the entire playstyle is just spamming the skill and spamming the heavy attacks, and it's popping stance breaks on basically everything. The Moonlight Katana is one of many different broken intelligence dexterity options in this game, and the reason being is not only because it gets really good ceilings, but it's a katana that gets a projectile version of Unsheath, which Unsheath is already one of the best skills in the game, and yes, having like a magic-infused Uchi Katana can do more damage than the Moonlight Katana, but the projectile portion is so utterly broken it goes ridiculously far, and in playing alongside things like a Shadow of Alexander, and now the Rolana's cameo, which as of its recent buff, does actually add 45% more damage upon charging it for a second, it can destroy everything so incredibly easily. Now typically when it comes to the Rolana cameo build, you might still benefit more of just like constantly spamming it over and over again, instead of having to wait a second for it to charge up. But Moonbell isn't really that cheap, so having the efficiency is obviously going to be really nice, and in some cases you're only going to have the opening for one attack anyway, so it's just always better to just have the Rolana's cameo on, especially if you're out at a distance, because you can essentially charge it up in cover or further away from an enemy, and it's hit him with a buffed up version of Transient Moonlight. So really how quick and easy and safe this weapon actually is to use, also throwing things like the Magic Scorpion Charm, which just does make you take a bit more damage, and so this is a big deal for you. I'd put on something for survivability like a Dragon Crest Shield Talisman or the Crimson Sea Talisman, but also do have the Millicent's Prosthesis, which is a bit more dexterity, and just more damage with excessive attacks. I do also have a dagger in my back pocket infused with Golden Belt to use for every single boss fight, also have the Red Shaft set equipped, because every single build has benefits of using this armor set, it's just free damage basically. And I do also have the Snow Witch Hat, which gives us 10% more damage to my cold-based sorceries, which we're obviously going to be using some spells with the amount of intelligence that we have spec'd into, alongside the Carrying Regal Scepter, and obviously the most important spell is Barney's Dark Flame and some more Ice Storm, using to debuff enemies and Prompt Frost. It's amazing to have for every single boss fight, and let us have things like Blades of Stone for a physical option and Shard Spiral against those larger bosses, but for the most part you're just going to be spamming the skill over and over again. But the Moonbell skill is probably better than any spell out there. The best partner is yet again another dexterity intelligence-based weapon that actually has one of the hardest hitting skills in the entire game. Like this thing can cross faster than anything else and it's do ridiculous damage. And because summon is Ghost Flammable and has the option of going into a Ghost Flame trail attack or a big explosion. But the big explosion I don't typically really care for as much. It's good to like sending some smaller enemies flying or just doing max damage in one hit. But the trail effect is just insane. It can just do ridiculous amounts of status build-up and just so much DPS. And you can just keep spamming it over and over again and have a bunch of different fire trails active at the same time. There are some downsides of the best Cobra. One, it doesn't really get the highest amount of AR, as its scaling aren't the best, only gets a descaling in intelligence. And unfortunately, the skill does scale purely off intelligence. So you kind of pick and choose between like really good skill damage or really good weapon damage. And the weapon is like nothing special, just a random standard damaging greatsword with a basic moveset. It does get like a lunging heavy attack, but its heavy attack does like twice as less stand damage than every other type's heavy attack that the greatswords get. So I just don't really like the weapon itself. And with this build, we're only going to be using it for its skill, because our main primary willing option is going to be Carrying Slicer. The existence of Carrying Slicer means you don't really need to use any weapon at all. This thing is incredibly cheap, and it can just output higher DPS than like most weapons in the game. So the entire build is just spamming the skill at the beginning of the fight, proccing faster than an instant, and in any single instance where you don't have the opening to use a Death Poker attack, just use Carrying Slicer. We are going to have the Carrying Blitz Plate staff in the offhand, because this staff actually does add 15% more damage to Carrying Slicer. So you're going to have this one equipped while you're just using the Lusat staff, which is our main primary option to just maximize the damage. Now yes, Lusat staff does actually make it take 50% more FP, but with how cheap Carrying Slicer is, we can literally afford to use this, and we do have 35 bind with this build as well. And you can use some other spells if you wanted to. You can have things like Knight's Combat if you want to have like more of a range option. Once again, just having things like Blades of Stone for like a physical option, I think is the best one, and Fleeting Microcosm as like a ranged AoE. Not really that necessary, but you might as well have them equipped. And obviously, once again, Varney's Dark when you just split up the boss fight with this, it's a nice solid debuff. And as for the talismans, obviously the Shadow of Alexander, we have the Millicent's Prosthesis, which yes, Carrying Slicer actually does work with the multi-hit talismans. Doesn't really work as well. It takes like a whole bunch of hits to be able to proc it the first time, but you still can't go wrong with it, and it does add a little bit more dexterity as well, which is nice for our casting speed. And if you actually wanted to use the Death Poker too, we have the Cobra Mass Talisman for more spell damage, and the Magic Scorpion Charm, which also gives us a bunch more magic damage, but does actually make it take it.
Sweet, crunchy cookies. Smooth, delicate chocolate coating. Perfectly in tune. Deliciously insane. Taste the perfect harmony. Indulge in peppery fingers. Hey, Sweaty. Sweetie. Peter?
You want to spill my whole white candy Pittsburgh? Now, smell it.
Voice is there. Hope you on? Great. Big brand. How are you? Good to see you. Good to have you. You bad. Yeah, I got good up this morning. Oh, I lived in. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Billy. If I wanted you to see player evaluations, that'd be awesome to do. I actually do 3. Yeah. I evaluate 3 players. Yeah. That means 2. 47. Okay. Actually, 51. I don't know why I lied just there.
But you walk me through the board.
So these are just quick example right there. I'm projecting that I'm doing these guys now. School, 14 runs, wow, no more than 645 times. What's this? This is a code for a year-to-year projection. This is building in all the intelligence that we have to project players. It's about getting teams down to 1 using stats the way we read them to find valuable players that nobody else can see. People are overlooked for a variety of biased reasons and perceived flaws. Age, appearance, personality. Field changes, and mathematics have a straight through that. Of the 20,000 notable players struck to consider, I believe that there's a championship team of 25 people that we can afford. Because everything else is going to fall under the odds. Like an island of missed people. So this is Chad Bradford, the relief pitcher. He's one of the most undervalued players in baseball. His defect is that he throws funny. Nobody's big news cares about him. Because he looks funny. In fact, he's not just the best pitcher in our bullpen. He's one of the most effective elite pitchers in all of baseball. He actually costs $3 million a year. We can get him for $237,000. Good. Yeah.
one stronger and fuller looking at density booster by L'Oreal has. Get 10 times less head from.
Well, are you optimistic about the future? Do you feel I'll have robotic pets in the future? What kind of boats do you think we're going to need in the future? I don't know graphically yet, but it's going to get kind of fancy.
I inclined.
Well, I don't know. Take it away, though. Yeah, it's you. That'll be lost, baby. At least you don't. Hardcore.
Well, Billy, let's be honest. The premier setup, man, is going to get you any closer to the playoffs. Are you from the ring? These are luxury you can't afford, man. If you can, we'll definitely have a contract, man. You got it. But at least one, you mean one. Who is it? I'd rather not say. I'll call you back.
When did you get to that?
No. What's up on that first contract?
It's 75.
So Jake, give me saving on one.
Then get the Giants interested in Vancover. Also, got one bar left phone call. Yes.
Say Shakespeare, what do you think of that from? I'm letting you have almost nothing.
How did you do that anyway?
Don't make it. All I want is a couple of bucks this week. Throw in, say, Anderson. Anderson.
I like it.
No, you don't. No one likes it. I don't know why I'm doing it. Let's just do it. Okay, better broke a microphone. Say, listen, Anderson. There ain't no his name.
I'll think about it.
Think about it, call me back.
It's the fire one.
Can't afford it, Billy. Sure about that? I get the impression much from the Tony Johnson. I could be wrong, but I call whoever's interested in he's just going, call me back.
Well, that's a mess of that. Just offered him the Giants.
Steve Phillips.
Steve Bonds and Ned Snow. Texas. Oh, he gave the pretty hungry home.
Steve Phillips, Billy. I guess you're looking for a left-handed receiver. I can give you better, but they make it quick and easy. No, hang on a second.
Bennett, maybe? How old? 26. 26 to 11. Down to the, Burbush, Eckerton?
You don't even know the no, it's here. John's my better brother. I told him I'm my excuse, but I'd rather deal with you because you can give me Eckerton at $225,000 in cash and the Giants can't. Think about it. Think about it. But whoever calls me back first gets better first.
Stop on that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk now. I'll call you back. Thanks. It's Steve on the phone. Charlotte Phillips. Why don't we call Phillips back? Phillips got a phone. I gotta just tell him when come on. All right, Mr. Shaw. It's Peter Brand. I apologize. I told earlier. Billy asked me to call you back because I'm not in my house anymore. Billy says $275,000 for Fargo expense. Please. Yes, I am. Please, at the end. Okay, so hold on one second, please. Okay, so Billy says he'll pay for the control himself. But when he sells it for more money next year, he's keeping the profit. Okay, thank you very much. We'll call you back. Thank you. Come on! Come on!
You dead? False apartment. Never mind, I got him right here. Large? Yeah. Listen, I don't want Rich home kitchen against you tonight. Tell him to change his clothes and send him over. I got you the money. Yep. Great.
I don't want to go into the blue at all. But since we picked up the town,
You guys get some of that?
alright.
Okay, good.
We did start getting dressed.
Okay.
Sorry for forgetting.
These guys have bought the house. They did. Thanks.
Hey, Ricardo. Hold on, you know? Hold on. This must be a bit of a shock, I guess.
The sale is amazing.
I've already stuck for us 5 votes already. Just fucking go, boy.
This is not a sale. Walmart's everyday low prices.
It all began with a promise.
How about this? If I get you a bag of them tomorrow, will that make up for it?
A promise that was broken.
Oh, there were some of those, but I ate them all. Not like it mattered.
Jubal! I can't believe it's come to this, JB. You ate my donuts and left me with nothing but chocolate. You know I hate chocolate.
Are you seriously this upset over some fucking donuts, man? How old is he?
Old enough to know when I've been wrong. You don't mess with another man's donuts, JB. Especially not when they're creamy glazed.
You're sounding like a real baby right now, Tom. You gonna cry over spilled milk, too? Just take a second to chill out, man.
Chill? You want me to chill after you ruined my morning? Those donuts were the highlight of my day, and you took that from me.
Man, if donuts are the highlight of your day, you seriously need to do right. I ate them because I was hungry, and you're here acting like I stole your firstborn.
This isn't just about the donuts, JB. It's about respect. You clearly don't seem to have any respect for me, so the only way to solve that is to beat it into you in this duel.
Oh, please. You could have dueled your way out of a Taylor Swift concert. But if the only way you'll shut up about those donuts is to school your ass and duel monsters, then let's do it. Now why don't you kick us off, Donut Man?
I thought you'd never ask. I think I'll dazzle the crowd by starting with the spell card Pot of Extravagance. Now by banishing 6 monsters from my extra deck face down, I can draw 2 cards.
Not a bad card to start off with, but I hope you haven't forgotten about its drawback, have you?
No, because unlike you, JB, I actually make an effort to remember important details.
Oh, I know you didn't just say that.
The truth hurts, doesn't it?
Not as much as what I'm about to do to you.
Your taunts don't scare me, JB. And neither does the drawback of extravagance, which restricts me from adding more cards to my hand for the remainder of the turn. I'll set this monster and place these 2 cards face down before wrapping up my turn.
My draw, baby. Looks like Tommy Boy's trying to hide what deck he's playing from me. That's kind of cute. Pause. All right, then. You can play the deck game. Check this out, big man. I'm activating the spell reinforcement of the army. And with this, I can tag a level 4 or lower warrior monster to my hand. I'm now summoning Goblin Attack Force in attack mode.
Goblin Attack Force? This isn't 2004, JB.
Might as well be with that haircut you got going on there.
As opposed to you, who prefers being bald.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, man. I'm channeling my inner Michael Jordan with this shit. Now let's see how you handle this. Attack his face-down monster, Goblin.
Before you do that, JB, I'll be activating the trap, Jar of Greed. This'll let me draw a card even during the battle phase.
You were talking shit about my Goblin, but you're playing Jar of Greed? Whatever. Not like it was upsetting your monster.
Well, thanks. Because since you just destroyed Skeletal, its flip effect also allows me to draw a card.
Skeletal too? So not only are you a bad child for donuts, but also a goddamn hypocrite.
Better that than a liar and a thief.
You forgot dashing with your hands and stud muffin as well.
Oh, trust me, I didn't forget. Now, are you finished with your turn or what?
Cool your jets, Tommy boy. Since my Goblin Attack Force did their thing this turn, they got to switch to defense mode. I'll wrap my turn up by setting this card face down and passing the baton back to you.
My draw. It doesn't look like he's caught on to the true nature of my deck yet. He doesn't even realize that I'm already halfway to summoning the most powerful creature in Duel Monsters. I just need to keep up the defense as I gather more pieces. First, I'll be activating the spell Upstart Goblin. This allows me to draw a card at the cost of boosting your life points by 1,000.
Why, thank you, Tom. I always knew you'd come back around.
Oh, save it, JB. You'll learn soon enough why those points won't matter as I set this monster face down and end my turn.
Talk is cheap, Tom.
So's the cologne you're wearing.
You don't like the smell of success?
More like desperation.
Look who's talking, Mr. I'll use Jar of Greed.
Have you never heard of the term deck thinning?
Oh, I have. I've also heard of the term don't be a whiny bitch about donuts, but I guess you missed that lesson.
Correct.
Now it's too late for me to protect it. And since that's the case, I guess I've got no choice but to force it out of you as I activate 2 words.
You what?
You heard me, donut boy. I'm about to turn this duel into a Saturday morning cartoon as I pay 1,000 life points to keep 2 worlds active. But it'll be worth every point to watch your scrawny ass squirm. Now with 2 worlds out on the field, I'm allowed to special summon my oceanic goddess straight from my hand. 2 mermaids. But don't go gaga over my queen just yet, Tom, because she'll be the least of your problems as I tribute my Goblin Attack Force
in order to call forth Toon Summon Skull. Hey, yo, Summon Skull, tell Tom what that mouth is. Oh, dear God, you better watch the girls around him. But let's switch gears for a moment, as I have another surprise to you in the form of the spell. 2 days list. Now check this. I can reveal 3 Toon monsters to you that are in my deck. And now, you get to pick a number between 1 and 3 to determine which one gets to come out and play. I hope in your case you pick a good one.
I have to avoid picking the blue eyes at all costs. I choose number 3.
Damn, you didn't pick the one I want.
Really?
Now I'm just fucking with you. Come on out, Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Protecting the lips as we age is really important. For keeping lips healthy, I recommend lip testing.
God damn it! You get in your pants yet, Tommy? You're staring down at all your cartoons that even Disney can't fuck with. The rest of you, my white children's friend. I'll be ending my turn now.
I don't understand. Aren't your Toon monsters able to bypass my monsters and attack my life points directly?
Correct. But it seems you aren't aware that some Toon monsters are unable to attack the turn they are summoned. So you're safe for now. But a drawback like that won't matter in the end.
We'll see about that. If he's really playing.
Activate the trap instead. And since I have both 2 1 and a 2 monster on the field, your spell card is different. Did you really think I'd let you cut me out of attacking you?
You may have stopped those swords, but try to stop the Sacred Sword of 7 Stars.
And just what the hell is that?
A card that allows me to banish a level 7 monster from my hand in order to draw 2 cards. Excellent. Everything's almost ready. This next part is going to be tricky, but if it pays off, this duel is mine. I now activate the spell Different Dimension Capsule. And with this in play, I can now choose any card from my deck to banish face down. And after 3 turns, I can add it to my hand. To wrap things up, I'll set this card face down and end my turn.
I'm wrong. Hold on a second. Something ain't smelling right here, and I don't think Tom's shit is red. The only thing he's done in this duel is draw cards and play defense. And now he just played a card that lets him get a specific card a few turns down the road. The only deck I can think of that would use that kind of strategy is that motherfucker trying to summon Exodia. Oh, hell. Not on my watch, he ain't. Playtime's over, Tom. I now sacrifice my Team Mermaid in order to summon 2 Dark Magician Girls. Bam! Attack his right point directly, Dark Magician Girl.
Wait, I thought you said Toon monsters can't attack the turn that they're summoned.
It's your hearing, donut boy. I said some, not all. Now by paying 500 life points, I can launch an attack with 2 Summon Skulls. And last but certainly not least, let's have 2 Blue Eyes join in on the fun.
Not so fast, JB. I'm activating the Trap Scrap Iron Scarecrow to negate your Dragon's Assault.
You waited to use it on my strongest monster, huh? I can respect that.
I draw.
I hope for your sake you're doing the Exodia piece.
So you figured it out, huh?
No shit. You're talking to the man who figured out before anyone else that Kanye was secretly a Nazi.
And how'd you figure that out?
A magician never reveals his tricks, Tom.
But you're not a... Never mind. I can't afford to be distracted by his nonsense right now. Even with Scrap Iron Scarecrow, it won't be enough to stop his monsters. For the sake of my fallen donuts, failure is not an option. I summon Sangan in attack mode.
Have you lost your cock-picking mind, Tom?
Far from it. I'm assuring my victory, JB. Now, Sangan, attack Dark Magician Girl. Now, since Sangan was sent to the graveyard, I can add any monster I want from my deck with 1,500 or less attack points. And I'm choosing the right arm of Exodia.
Shit! How many pieces does he already have in his fucking hand?
I end my turn.
My law. Don't start celebrating just yet, Tommy. Exodia may be unstoppable, but as long as I can finish you off before you summon him, he's useless.
Are you sure you can?
Watch it. I activate the spell Dark Allure. Now, by banishing a dark monster from my hand, I can draw 2 cards. Get ready to meet the flyest Toon in my arsenal, as I now sacrifice both my Toon Summon Skull and Dark Magician Girl in order to summon the one, the only, Toon Blackluster Soldier.
Impressive, but even your Toon Blue Eyes couldn't make it through my Scrap Iron Scarecrow JB, and your soldier will be no different.
It doesn't need to, dumbass, because thanks to Luster Soldier's special ability, he can banish your annoying little trap.
Oh no!
And if that didn't fuck your day up, then I'm sure this next move will, as I'm activating mystical space platform.
It all comes down to this. So what'll it be, JB? Will you destroy my unknown trap card, or will you rid me of my dimension capsule to stop me from potentially acquiring another Exodia piece?
Your Professor X mind games won't work on me, Tom. You're baiting me to destroy your spell card. And probably that banished Exodia piece with that face down. But it's like I told you before. As long as I can wipe you out before you get there, it won't matter. So I'm risking it all on that face down.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
To be honest, no. But after hearing that, I'm 1,000% sure now.
Well, thanks, JB. You did exactly as I predicted you would.
You're lying.
Afraid not. See, the card you just destroyed is Security Orb. And when it's destroyed by a spell or trap card, I can destroy any monster I want on the field. And I'm choosing to destroy your Blue Eyes Tomb Dragons.
And so what? I can still finish you off with my lust for soldiers.
I wouldn't be so sure. Don't you remember what you said to me before, JB?
What the hell are you even babbling about? Oh, but it seems you aren't aware that some true monsters are unable to attack the turn they are summoned. So you're safe for now. But a drawback like that won't matter in the end. Shit.
And I'd wager to say the most powerful toon monster in your deck can't attack the turn it's summoned, can it?
I and my
And since it's been 3 turns, different dimension capsule activates and I can retrieve the card I vanished.
Well, it's not like you gathered all 5 pieces of Exodia.
I've now gathered all 5 pieces of Exodia. I warned you, JB. Not one donut shall go unaccounted for. Not one! Exodia! Obliterate!
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Lively is the winner of today's special duel. It seems your prediction was spot on, Doctor.
But of course, a man fueled by the pain of loss is a frightening thing, Jenna. Just ask Goku after he lost Krillin.
That would be quite the emotional stimulus, wouldn't it?
I've seen it firsthand with many of my patients, so I knew Tom would duel with everything he had to avenge his donuts.
I have to say, I never knew that my cousin could duel so passionately and be so cunning. JD had him dead to rights during that last turn and only needed to destroy his dimension capsule in order to stop him from getting that last Exodia piece.
As a psychologist, I was really impressed with Tom's understanding of JD's psyche and his ability to predict his opponent's actions. I suspect that Tom taunted JD on purpose with his scrap iron scarecrow in order to draw his attention away from his capsule and face down. A classic case of misdirection. If JB had taken a moment to really think about his move, he could have sealed his victory by targeting those 2 cards.
I guess it's true what they say then. The mind is the most powerful weapon in a duel.
You got that right.
Care to say any words about your victory, cousin?
Let